So live in Kojo'S Urban Show, a lady that has sparked a lot of attention in the hearts of Vienna and set the tone for upcoming DJs. Her live performance obviously speaks a lot of volumes and have influenced bare people, which has sparked curiosity of her movements. DJ Zola, aka Gracia, make some noise. Wow, it's great to have you in the studio, finally.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And your friend too as well. Camera shy, but it's all good. So, the obvious question, who is DJ Zola?
DJ Zola is Gracia. DJ Zola is me. Well, I'm Gracia. I'm 27 years old. And I am a journalist by day and a DJ by night.
Wow, sounds like a little bit of nocturnal right there. Now, the obvious question again is, how did it all start as a DJ?
It started a year ago only. Like last year, I was actually talking to a friend who's a DJ. People know him, it's Topi. I was talking to him and I said, like, I actually want to be a DJ. And it was during the lockdowns, right? So there were no parties, nothing. But I was like, I still want to learn it just for myself. And I asked him if he could help me, and he helped me. And then I just started from there, and I started practicing like during the lockdown. So I had time to practice, a lot of time. So yeah, that's how I started.
Wow, interesting. That's quite a great story right there. So, what music genre suits you most? Are you eclectic?
The thing is, the genre that I'm most comfortable with, that I really like when I'm by myself in my room playing, is like neo soul. That's what I love.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Like when I listen to like Masego, for example, and that's the type of music that I actually want to play, or Snow Allegra, that's what I want to play.
But then when you obviously go to the clubs, whatever, that's not what you play. Because
that's not.
I remember we had this conversation that you weren't quite sure. You didn't want people to know that you're into neo soul music, or else you might not get bookings, or they might look the other way around, or whatever it is. But then, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Exactly. Why is that?
Why I don't play the neo soul?
No, I mean, why is it that you didn't want to actually let people know that you're into neo soul or whatsoever? Did you think that you might not get bookings for Afrobeat and all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I felt like people don't want to listen to that at the club while they're partying. It's not what they want to hear. They prefer the R&B. I also like R&B, but I prefer the neo soul. But I felt like if people go to parties or they go to the club, they want to dance, right? And neo soul is not really music that you dance.
But it's time for everything, though.
Yeah, true.
Nice one. So, how good are you with vinyl record? Do you own any?
With records?
Yeah, records, vinyls.
I do own some, but I don't own the classic ones. I own like mainstream ones. I own, for example, the soundtrack to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Okay, right.
Like that's what I own. Or another one that I own is like an Ed Sheeran vinyl record.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why are you shy about it? Why are you ashamed about it?
Why I'm shy about it is because it's not what people
would expect.
No, people wouldn't buy an Ed Sheeran vinyl record.
Really?
I don't think so. Like,
no, you got it all wrong. In the UK, whatever it is, people have collections of Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Wherever he's at out there, but obviously he is different. When you talk about classic vinyls, I mean, it's not too late to collect them.
Yeah, of course.
You can always go to a second-hand shop, or you can go on Discogs and you can get all of them.
Yeah, of course.
And how you're into it. All right, name me 5 top artists or joints you're jamming at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, what you're listening to jamming.
D-Smoke, for example.
D-Smoke, okay.
Masego, as I said.
D-Smoke, is it because it's more fluent in Spanish or what? Or?
No, it's not because of the Spanish. It's because of the lyrics.
His looks.
Like, his looks is also fine. But I'm not listening to him because of his looks or the Spanish, but because of the lyrics. Like, my favorite song by him is Last Supper, for example. And I just love the creativity. I love that it makes sense. It's logical music. To me, it has meaning. So that's why I prefer, like, at the moment I'm really, really listening to a lot of D-Smoke. And then the second one is Masego, because also, like, he's so talented. I just get so inspired by listening to him or watching him on YouTube, for example. But then there's also, of course, Afrobeat artists that I listen to. So like Burna Boy or the Congolese artist Fally Ipupa. I listen to him too.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. So
Nice one. And what about hip hop? I mean, classic old school hip hop
if we go to classic old school hip hop,
or R&B.
R&B is more my taste. It's like I love TLC. I love the Destiny's Child, like they're classic. I also I like a lot of Ashanti featurings, like when Ashanti, her own songs not so much, but like her featurings, like with Fat Joe, for example. Those are the
Ja Rule as well.
Yes, with Ja Rule as well.
So you're not into that hip hop old school that much, are you?
Not that much.
Like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, and all that. No.
I mean, I have it on my laptop. I have it,
but it's not something.
But it's not something I listen to in my free time, to be honest.
Quite interesting. So, would you say spreading your wings paved more recognition? Because I know you've been to Berlin and the crowd were gassed, super wavy when you rock the audience, and you're not only rocking Vienna, but you're also trying to spread your wings all over. So, how was it like?
Like it was in Hamburg, actually, in Germany. Yeah. What it was like. Yeah. It was amazing.
Compared to Vienna.
Like it was a private event, right? And I have to say that I feel more comfortable in private events, but the private event is also like I was the only DJ, so like
for the
whole night. So I was I was rocking the night from the beginning to the end. So I created the vibe in the beginning, so I knew.
Was it strenuous, like stressful? Like were you tired or what? How many hours?
I was tired. It was 4 hours or 5.
Right.
And I was very nervous. In the beginning, I didn't talk to anyone.
Was that one of your biggest crowd you've ever rocked? Or largest crowd? No.
No, the largest crowd was in Klagenfurt in Austria.
How was that as well?
Compared
to the one in Hamburg.
Oh, I can't choose. Which one was better? Okay, let's say if I was to go to one of the parties, I would have preferred to go to the one in Germany.
Right, because the crowd were more receptive.
No.
They weren't.
Everyone was receptive. Both crowds were, but like for it was more Afrobeat. I played a lot more Afrobeat in Germany.
And that's what you prefer to play, more Afrobeats.
I prefer to play, but if I'm at a party, I actually like amapiano is what I really like to play.
Yeah.
Like a lot of amapiano and beats. Like I do Afro beats, not the songs, not the mainstream songs, but I do the beats. So
right.
yeah.
Nice one. Yeah. So what would be your dream gig?
My dream gig. I'm putting it out there. My dream gig would honestly be Afro Nation.
Nice one.
That will be festival. It's a big festival. So if I get there, yes, cool. If it doesn't happen, it's also fine. But if you're asking like that, the dream gig would be the Afro Nation. That would be a
It's going to happen. Just keep your head up.
Thank you.
Consistency, that's the most important thing, So don't forget that. So what's the journey been like since you started? Has it been smooth or has it been rough?
It has been surprisingly smooth.
Right.
Really smooth.
No setbacks, nothing.
Well, I've had setbacks, but for the beginning, it was very, very smooth. Even my best friend said, as soon as I had my first setback, she was like, oh, so don't worry, because actually it happens in the beginning and you've only had positive feedback since the beginning. So right. It's okay to have a setback once in a while. So yeah.
That's good. So are there any major sponsors involved in your projects?
Sponsors? You mean financially?
Financially, or any clothing or so whatsoever it is?
No.
Companies involved?
No, there aren't any companies involved. No. No, I'm doing everything by myself.
So let me ask this question again. How diverse are your routines? I mean, do you also tap into other music genre apart from Afrobeats, which are now very commercial, or amapiano? Do you randomly play like sample like jazz, not jazz especially, but something a bit jazzy to tease the crowd and then get into the main thing, or you just go straight to the point that it's Afrobeat, so it is what it is? That
actually depends.
Or are you more what was the word? How do I put it? Are you predictable?
That's for the crowd to decide, I think. But
what are some of the feedbacks you've had so far from the crowd, the audience?
the feedback that my favorite feedback was the vibe that I create. It's not a lot about the music. I've heard a lot of times is there are a lot of good DJs out there.
Yeah.
But what I do is not just I'm a good DJ, but I also create a good vibe, and that's what.
So you basically have
like.
your own signature, your own style.
Apparently, I do. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So you're not mimicking anybody or copying anybody.
No,
That is really good.
No.
That's quite interesting. Now let's talk about women empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
So women empowerment and body positivity. How much has it had an effect with your fans? Because you're the female DJ, you're doing it big. Are you reaching out to the females, or what's the message out there? I mean,
definitely. Like women have reached out to me. Like at parties, they I've heard. I was really into the music, and then I looked over and I saw it was a woman, and I was even more into it. That's the feedback that I get. So yes, yes, women love to see a female DJ.
So who's your biggest fan?
My biggest. Who? That's a tough question. I know who my biggest fan is. Should I say it?
Yes, that's why. Who is it?
Well, of course, my best friend. But besides her, it's Madeleine.
Madeleine?
Yeah.
Okay. Madeleine, if you're listening or watching, this one goes out for you. Madeleine, that's what it is. So what was your worst gig ever that you played?
The worst gig? Worst? Oh, well, the worst for me personally would have been when I was at the carnival pre-party.
Yeah.
But not because I wasn't playing good music, but because the people were not really into my music, because they were more into like Caribbean music, and I was playing the Afrobeat. But I was booked for Afrobeat, so that's why I played.
But you didn't have a clue about Caribbean music like soca and all that kind of stuff?
I had a few of those, but I didn't know the ones that they really wanted to listen to.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So are you single?
Yes.
Why is that?
You asking me? Ask the man out there. I wish I wasn't.
Well, you have a choice. It's you. So it has nothing to do with men out there. If you really want it, you can go for it. But obviously, you should know where you're looking, I think. I mean, who am I to tell you this? But
Yeah, but I also, first of all, I have standards. Second of all, it's I don't know if I would have the time right now.
Ah, there you go. So then,
because I am really busy. So
okay, man, them out there. That's what it is right about now. She's a busy lady, so you're gonna have to wait in the queue till she's free. So, talking about standards or whatever it is, should your ideal man also be a DJ or music lover?
Not a DJ. Definitely not.
Why not?
I don't know, but I feel like if he was a DJ also, we would be competing too much, and I wouldn't like that.
Competition is good. Do you not think so?
To a certain extent, and sometimes the feedback that I get from male DJs sometimes is like they feel like they can teach me. They feel like they can tell me what I have to do. So I feel like I wouldn't want my partner to also be added to that list. So I would prefer him not to be a DJ, but definitely a music lover. And why a music lover? Because I want him to teach me more music and to teach me about music.
Right. So do you think society shames women for being single? Because rumors has it that women can't keep men probably, or they're intimidated by their famous success, like just what you said about you being busy. So what do you think about the society?
That being single is being shamed?
If you're single, right, does society shame women for that?
Yeah, definitely.
Because rumors have it that like they can't keep a man, or they're too busy, or they're intimidated by their success.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like women are shamed more often than men if they're single. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it used to be like people are used to at a certain age, women being married at a certain age, and they still live that standard, and they want that standard to be uphold.
Yeah.
And but I don't live by that.
So you're not getting any pressure from your parents, though?
Of course, I am getting pressure from my mother. But I'm not letting her stress me because it's my life. So,
what are your thoughts with the dating system, or about the dating system here in Vienna compared elsewhere?
I couldn't compare the dating system because I've only lived here in Vienna.
Okay, but what is the dating system you like?
What it's like?
I mean, because I know that men are, I wouldn't say intimidated, but they're actually reluctant to ask sisters out because they know the answer. That's got to be no.
You mean black men?
Yeah, brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah. I've had the same conversation a few weeks ago with a brother, as you say.
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, why do black men prefer dating white women? And he was like, would you go out with me? And I was like, no, I'm too busy. And he was like, see, that's why we don't ask black women out.
But is it true that you were busy at that time, though?
It is true that I'm busy, but
if you weren't busy, what would that have been a yes or no, or probably you thought about it? Or I
would have thought about it, yeah. So I wouldn't put it on black men or black women. I don't know why it is the way it is at the moment. That it seems like black, because I've heard it a lot of times, but I don't know why it seems like black people don't date like black people.
So if a random guy just came up to you just to talk to you in a rightful manner, what would be your reaction?
Depends on what he's saying. And is he black?
That's what's the right manner. Yeah, a brother.
Right man?
The right manner, like the rightful way. Like,
I have to say,
courteous, polite and all that.
Yeah, I would talk to him too.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't look elsewhere because it looks like everybody's looking straight nowadays. Even if they see a brother, I don't care. I'm not looking at him. I'm just looking straight. That's what I've heard from sisters doing.
I wouldn't.
There's no left or right. It's always straight ahead.
With straight ahead, do you mean marriage or what?
No. I mean, if you're walking on the street or whatever it is, yeah.
Oh, that's
what
you
I
mean.
meant. Yeah, exactly. And you see a brother, you just look straight. You just don't care to even look or whatever it is.
That's a tricky question because she would have confirmed it if she would be talking to.
Yep.
Yes, I would probably walk past, right?
Well, you got Vivian all laughing away because she must have been going through the same situation.
No. But even if you're polite, but it happens too many times. Like, right?
Yeah.
It happens so many times, like that you get. Yeah, and you feel like they start by, a lot of times they start by, oh, sister, how are you doing? Like, I'm your sister, right? And then all of a sudden, so can I get your number? I want to get to know you. And like, you're like, but I thought we were brother and sister, like, you know?
But you're not blood related. How can you be brothers and sisters? You check your DNA already or what? Come on. And you're always gonna be single then. I mean, the thing is, like, it starts off
as you think so?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but I think that, it starts off like that because if you actually say, okay, you know what, I just want to be friends, probably it won't go well. So he has to start off saying a sister, that you just like a sister, and then probably later on see where it goes, right? Because otherwise, he's not going to get any attention or whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
So do you think that's a problem? Like, later on, getting your number, get to know you, so, okay, I thought we were sisters, related, blah, blah, brother thing, what's going on?
If I think it's a problem, yeah, maybe.
Anyway, it's all good. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe someone might pull up to one of your set and then you'd be Mr. Right. So, man, please don't give up. She's free and single, but the only thing is that she's busy. I don't know about her friend sitting next to her. So,
no comment.
No comment, exactly. So, are there any shows in the pipeline since things are getting back to normal or back to normal?
Yes.
Got any shows happening? Any dates?
Yes, I have. I will be playing on the 23rd, 24th in Linz with Halim at Es Passiert.
Right.
And then I will be playing at the Black Voices Volksbegehren Festival on the 25th, if I'm not wrong right now. Yeah.
Right. Have you had any hard times with promoters? Because I know a lot of DJs are having problems with promoters and all that.
So far, not really. Like, I haven't been doing this for a long time, so at the moment, there is nothing that I would...
You did mention that you you don't DJ full time, and
Yeah.
you have other commitments such as daytime job. What is it that you do for a living?
Yes. I actually am a student, but I just paused my studies for work.
Right. You paused it.
Yeah, I paused the studies.
Okay.
But I right now I am doing an internship at Das Bibel magazine for like to become a journalist. Like, so yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You should be the one here.
Yeah, actually I should be sitting there.
Exchanging, seats. So, do you randomly go out to support events here in Vienna, or you don't want to be seen easily in public, or are you selective?
Oh no! I'm not selective about where I go, not at all.
But you just randomly go out sometimes just to listen to music and all that.
Yeah, well,
Ever since you became a DJ, I mean, it's been a year now. So
Yes.
has that changed? Of
Well,
you going out randomly.
I have gone out at this. I don't remember the name of the event, but it was a Nanan club.
Right.
I was there.
You weren't a
Yes.
DJ?
No, I wasn't.
You just went there.
I went there and I was asked like, "Are you playing today?" I was like, "No, I'm here to party today. No, I'm not working today."
So you become a local celebrity there. Everybody knows you. Wow, look at you blushing. That's good. So, how do you keep an ear for new music?
yeah,
How do you do that? What sources do you use? Internet, obviously. Social media, radio. What?
social media,
Friends, word of
internet,
mouth.
and my nephews. My nephews, they're like 13, 14. So they always know what's good or what people are listening to at the moment. So I mostly relate to them also for like hip hop music. Like
Hip-hop music.
they know what's good, and then I'm like, okay, I'll play this next week.
Right. So, what do you do in your spare time apart from clothes shopping?
Clothes shop? I don't even
Apart.
clothes shop. I
you
don't
not?
even really do that.
So you're not a shopaholic then?
No, I'm not at all.
What is it that you do then?
What I do.
What do you do in your spare time?
What I like is I talk a lot to my best friend, like on the phone. That's what I do in my spare time. But if I'm not doing that,
So you rather not see your friend physically, but
no,
you, you rather phone her. Are you one of those people that when you live together with your roommates, instead of you going to a room or meeting up in the living room, you just phone her across?
No, I don't do that. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't do that. But no, of course I meet my best friend too. But what else do I do? I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. I
Just say
sometimes
it.
play the piano.
Right. Oh, that leads me to the next question. But anyway, that's good.
Yeah, I play the piano. Sometimes I sing, and
Is it singing in the bathroom, singing or what? When you're in the
It's
bathroom?
not-
When you're showering?
only bathroom singing. It's playing the piano and singing at the
Okay,
same
because
time.
you can't play the piano in the shower, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. But also going out with friends. Like recently, I went swimming, and I'm really not a good swimmer. But
Really? You scared of the water?
No, I'm
Get
not
drowned?
scared. I just didn't learn how to swim when I
It's not
was
too late.
younger. So yeah, so that's what my friends were trying to teach me to swim. So like yes, so yeah. I'm just thinking because I'm like, oh, do I even have free time at the moment? I'm like, because I work full time, so I'm very tired. Like, and then I work on the weekends, and I'm just tired all the time. But yes, yeah, going out is always fun, like with
Right.
friends.
So hidden talents, we should be aware of that. You play the keyboard,
Yeah.
you sing.
Yeah.
Is that always anything else? Cooking? No. Driving?
Cooking is definitely not one of the hidden talents.
Okay. All right.
So the man out there that I was talking to, I'm not.
You're not a good cook.
Well, what would you say? Don't say it. But I just.
What should men be aware of that they're going to be getting burned food or what?
Can we skip to the next question? Thank you.
Well, that says it all then. So, do you easily get nervous when you're about to DJ, like your new gigs?
Yes.
Why?
Every time. Why? Because I take it so seriously. Sometimes I'm like, okay, don't take it seriously. Just have fun doing it.
Right.
But actually, I get very nervous because I want to do it right. Because
Perfectionist. You're a perfectionist, right?
I'm a perfectionist. Yes, I want to do it the way I prepared it. And then when I'm there and it's not the way I prepared it, sometimes I get mad at myself, and then I'm like, people don't even know how you wanted to do it. So it's fine. Just continue. So yeah.
Do you have any society that you belong to? Adore, I heard.
Yes, like that's a community that we meet up every, well,
What's it about?
Adore. Adore is called...
Adore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Afrikanische Diaspora Österreich, so Adore.
Okay.
And it's a community that I created with some friends in 2018 for people of African descent. And we meet,
Okay.
we meet monthly.
Monthly.
And it's set up this way that everyone who has an idea can come to us with that idea, and we make that event happen together. So, like for example, my sister had the idea of doing an Africa quiz. So we had a quiz night about Africa and only Africa related questions, and she like it was amazing. So yeah,
Very educative. So it's not only parties. No.
it's not only parties, but
That's
it's
good.
also fun. So it's,
Nice one. That's what.
Yeah.
So that's where you can actually get to meet single people as well.
I've heard that before. I knew that you were gonna say this.
Why not? What's wrong with that? You're single,
Yeah.
by the way, unless you're not.
You don't believe me on my
Oh no,
singleness, right?
no, I do. But you know, the way you were alarmed, that's why.
I am single. I really am single.
Okay, so let's not deviate the question, right? So, what's your main role in that society?
Well, I am part of the what's Vorstand? Like I'm part of the Vorstand.
Okay.
Yeah, the chair. Yeah, I'm one of the chair members. So
Right.
I coordinate the meetings. I make sure like that the job gets done.
So, apart from looking up to certain DJs here in Vienna, all over the world, are there any influential speakers out there, or people, ladies that you look up to here in Vienna?
Here in Vienna,
Yeah.
women, female,
Yeah, female.
black female, women.
It don't matter.
Yeah, well, yes, definitely. Like Crystal Clear, for
I was
example.
about to say that. You were there yesterday, weren't you?
I was there at.
Right, I missed that one.
Well, yeah, when she was presenting her book, like
Nice
her
one.
first book. Yeah, of course, like I love to see black women shine. I love to see when black women do things that people might say like that. That is not what you should do. Like I love it, and that's why I love like also Mirengo, so the work that she's doing. Like they're all such role models to me. So yeah.
Has there been any racial tension or conflicts whilst you're DJing? Have you come across any so far?
No,
Or
not
felt
yet.
any?
No, not yet. No.
Unless- So touch wood in it. Touch wood. Not yet.
Really?
You said not yet.
Yeah,
so
because racism.
you don't
Yeah,
want to expect anything, right?
I don't want to expect it, but you know, I'm still black in a white society, so.
Right one. So what are your future plans? What do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I'm not a big fan of giving away what I'm about to do because I shocked everyone when I started because
Of course.
being a DJ. I was like, even like, he's like my brother, right? Daniel, he was like, 2 years ago you were like you want to become a DJ and now you are a DJ, like wow. And I was like yes, and that's why I don't really like saying what I
Right. You don't want to jinx it. Okay, I get it.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. We'll skip that question then. So basically, you've built a fan base and touched bare people with your performance. What message or advice would you offer for up-and-coming DJs that look up to you?
Wow, for DJs that look up to me.
Yeah.
What I would say is definitely do your own thing. Do and be confident in that what you're doing.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Definitely be yourself. It's also what you've told me. But it's like it's true. It's just even last time when I was playing at Lollipop, I was like, I don't know if people are gonna like what I do, and but then I was like, I don't have no other choice. I just have these songs on the laptop, so I have to do what I do, and then I did it, and people loved it anyway. So I was like, it's also just do what you want to do.
Nice one. Well put. Well done. So how can we find your social media? What's your social media handle?
My social media handle is Zola.Benz.
So where from the name Zola? Sounds like a Zulu name.
It's not a Zulu name. It's a Bantu name, like Congolese name. It means to love in my mother tongue.
Nice one.
In Kikongo, yeah. In the well, my parents are from Congo, and we speak Kikongo at home, and so in Kikongo it means like to love.
So you speak German and French, and what else?
I speak German, French, Kikongo, Lingala, and English.
Interesting. That is amazing. Have you got any plans to go home to visit, like to DJ gigs and all that?
Yes, Yes.
Have you been in touch with any promoters?
I haven't been in touch with Congolese promoters. I've been in touch with Sierra Leonean promoters.
Oh, hi. Nice
Yeah.
one.
They actually want to book me for a festival in December, but
That's brilliant.
it's still up in the air because of Corona and everything.
Of course.
So yeah, but for the DJing thing in the Congo, it's like I told my mom that I wanna come and DJ, and she was like, "There's so many DJs here. What are you gonna do?"
Oh yeah.
That will surpass that. I was like,
Where's the faith?
yeah. I was like, wow. Okay, Mom.
Did that let you down? Did that bring you down?
No, not at all.
Good.
No, because I said, okay, then I'll come as a journalist. It's fine. Because there's a lot to talk about. So
Nice one. So we've come to the interesting part of the interview or program.
okay,
It's random questions, just random questions,
Yeah.
just to know what you're like, your character.
okay.
So, Afro pop or Amapiano?
Afro pop or Amapiano? Afro pop.
Afro pop. Turntables or controller?
Controller.
Why? Easy.
Because it's, yeah,
German or English?
German.
Why?
Because it's like my mother tongue. I do never call it my mother tongue, but it is.
You grew up, okay. Right,
Yeah.
fair enough. UK or US? Which country has more drip or more? Yeah.
UK.
UK.
If you ask me like that, I would say UK. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. Champagne or whiskey?
Champagne.
Why? Bubbly.
Because it's bubbly. Yeah, that's what I was about
Okay.
to say.
Cooked food or takeaway?
Cooked food.
Why?
Because it's so much better.
But you
and
said you
it's
don't cook that much.
Yeah, but I still prefer it.
Okay.
I prefer it though.
Interesting. So poulet à la Moambe or fufu?
Poulet à la moambe, yes.
Chicken stew. That's what it is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Interesting. Are you a morning person or not?
No, don't talk
yeah.
to me in the morning.
So,
Nope.
guys out there, be careful on that one. Coffee or tea? Since you're not a morning person.
Tea.
What?
I don't
Tea?
I love tea. And you know what? I drink black tea and green tea with milk. Like
Oh.
the English.
Like the English.
Yeah.
That's the way I drink my tea, but I don't drink green tea with milk though.
I know nobody does, but I
Do you take any sugars?
Yeah, I do.
A lot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm a sweet person.
But you say you're not a morning person, so I'm not sure about that. You're not a morning baby, you're not a sweet person, you know. Okay, mean guys or nice guys?
I'll just.
That was quite one there. Why?
Wow,
Oh.
she's given the right answer. She said both.
No, you can have it all. You know.
Why
okay.
not?
Well, it has to be one.
Why?
You can have both.
We live in the 21st century. You can
We
have
all
it
live in the 21st
all.
century. You can have it all.
I
know you can
want
have it all.
both.
What? Oh, you want both?
I want both.
When you see the bad side of it, you be like, "Well, I didn't see that coming." You know, so you need to choose one. I mean, come on. Let's
If
be
I
fair.
have
You
to
can't have it
choose
all.
to choose, I have to be honest. I would not go for the nice guy.
Really? Why? You're being honest, and why? Why would you not go for the nice guy that will sweep on your feet, give you flowers and all that, and you know, you don't like cooking, he will do the cooking and surprise you know that you don't want you want a mean guy. Okay, why is that?
I don't know. It's just
there's something about that. It comes with,
like that he's mysterious.
or is it because a mean guy being a bad guy, you want to change him? And then, you know, is that your target or is that your aim? Or what? I mean, why is that?
That would be a bad character trait. I don't feel like I can change them anymore. I used to think that.
Oh,
but
so that changed.
Yeah. I'm grown now. I know that I cannot change them. But sometimes I feel like that sometimes it's not general, but sometimes I feel like that the mean guys know how to approach you better. So they're bold and they're like.
So they're not boring.
I didn't want to say that word, but yeah.
They're not predictable.
Yes, like sometimes I feel like if you're nice, you're nice, you know. But
Well,
I want the edge.
the edges. Wow.
Yeah, the pepper.
Right. So it's a mean guy.
Yeah.
Right. That's going to intimidate some guys out there. Then I guess.
Don't be intimidated. I like you all.
Well, you better be careful what you say. Your DM's going to be popping.
Well,
You like it all. So you like it all, indigo, whatever it is, you know, and all that. Okay. That's good to know. Last one. Sukus or Zouk?
wow, that is a tough one.
Oh, yeah. I listened to one of your mixes. Zouk was really
the
one.
Zouk one.
Yeah.
but I would prefer Sukus because I'm more the dancer. Like, I'm not a dancer, but I don't like too slow.
I thought you were romantic. Were you not romantic?
I am not romantic.
Oh, you're me. Well, there you go.
See?
Meet your match, mean guys.
I will meet my match. So no, it's like the Zouk is my older sister. She loves Zouk.
She's got a good heart.
But she does. So maybe it's true, yeah. But the Zouk is like, yeah, no. Sukus.
Listeners out there, Zola'S mean, so watch out. I'm just joking. Anyway, it's been so much fun, talking to you, having this interview. It's been amazing. And before we go, would you like to give a massive shout out to all your viewers or listeners or your fans out there?
I will definitely give a big shout out to everyone that always DMs me and says, when are you gonna tell us where you're playing? Because thank you so much for the support. Like, thank you, really. And also, a shout out to all of my friends, really, friends and family, because they've been my biggest supporters. Even my mom, even though I said, I know what I said about her, but she's like, my family, my friends, everyone, like, you've been so supportive, and I thank you so much. And also because they're so patient with me.
Wow.
Yeah, because as I say, I'm very busy, but they're still here for me, so I'm very thankful.
Wow. We need to free your calendar so you can make time for people then, I guess.
Yeah, I will.
You will. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure having you in the studio, and I wish you all the best, great success, and all your endeavors. Yeah?
Thank you very much.
All the best. Cheers.
Bye.
Wait.